Well, hello everyone. I'm Jean, and I am going to be your instructor for this course, Communicating in the Workplace, COM 352 through SATE. Just a little bit of background for me. I have been a full-time educator in the SATE Graphic Communications and Print Technology program. So I do teach basically communications, leadership, those sorts of courses, as well as I'm well versed in the printing industry and the graphic design industry, although I'm not a graphic designer by any means. So you are all library students and taking COM 352 as a core course. COM 352 is offered face-to-face, it's offered online, it's offered to many programs. I know it's part of the core for the library instructors, who I happen to adore. Anybody that's taken COM 200, or sorry, Library 200, which I guess you all have, or are taking at this moment. I work closely with that instructor and most of the other full-time facilitators, as well as the people in the library. So. The thing about communications, communicating in the workplace, communicating in life, a lot of it has to do with our own personal self-awareness. So I would like to invite you to look at this course as a journey through really dissecting the communication cycle and what that looks like, and how do you fit into that, and where are your strengths, and where are some areas that you think you could improve on. So I just wanted to brief you on a few things for the course. Typically at the end of each week I will make a summary sort of recording like this, and then moving forward the expectations for the week. So just as a quick overview of the course, first we could just look briefly at the schedule. So we're in this week, here, we're going to go here. So hopefully you all managed to read Business Communications for Success. I think all of you definitely added to the discussion board, welcomed each other, and all of you did reach out to me via email, which is just great. Sometimes the email doesn't work very well through Brightspace, so as long as I have an address for you, SATE or otherwise, that's a little bit better. So we're going to revisit the communication model, chapter 1.1 in the textbook. Some of you have already answered to the discussion board for that. Was actually supposed to not be released until today. So the one with the kind of dismissive letter of rejection, the two that have done it, you both did really good jobs at starting with thank you. That was the most important component of that, I think, is to open it up with a thank you rather than apology. And to be very honest, I think thank yous are 10 times more powerful than apologies. Also, apologies can put ammunition in other people's books. So, what we've done here, because there's only 3 of you in this course, I thought we could maybe do it a little bit faster than the 10 weeks typically prescribed. So what I'm hoping is that what used to be week 4 and 5 now becomes week 4, 5. And so that would be March 23rd to 29th. And like I said, I'll go through this each week, at the beginning of each week, with a quick video. I also thought it would be better if we could move at your own pace. So basically what I've done here is open up all of the assessments and assignments and all of the components so that you can also move at your own pace. I don't suggest you get too far ahead. These personal responses are actually, there's a lot asked here as far as retrospect and looking inside and understanding your self-awareness, your communication style, what makes you comfortable, what doesn't, and only you know that. Only you can move into that area. So I'll just show you, I think probably most of you have had a little look at these assignments. There's 5 personal response documents that you're going to be looking at. So the first learning outcome, to recognize your current level of interpersonal communication skills and develop strategies to improve these skills. Explain how effective self-communication affects interpersonal communication. I'm a strong believer in think it, feel it, act on it. If you believe something about yourself, you're probably right. Okay, so these are short opportunities. We all have varying degrees of communication skills. That's based often on our culture, where we come from, our upbringing, our conditioning, our educators through life, our friendships through life, our relationships through life. So for the most part, all I'm asking is a couple of paragraphs identifying 2 areas of strength and 1 that you think you could improve on, or maybe 2 if you've got things like that. So and for this assignment, please include your name at the top. It's better not to use this template. Just start a paper, put your name at the top. I don't need your ID number, but if you want to include it, that's fine. These are all small, short papers that we're asking you to do, and mostly with attention being to retrospect. That's my mama. She passed away a few years ago. We were going on a cruise. I'm sorry that I lost your course here. So we'll come back. What else was I going to show you today? Content. So let's just quickly go into, so we've got the schedule and the outline here. You want to go into information. Of course. The textbook is an OER textbook, so please have a look with that. Download it if that's where you're comfortable. Where are we here? There we go. Okay. So week 1, there's a video to watch in here about the basic communication model, and a little inventory for you to do to see what type of communicator you are. So I will post a question probably on the discussion board, asking you to reveal what the inventory was and what you think that means. I know there's examples in there, but do you think it's accurate? Do you think that possibly you were misunderstood, misread, and is there any surprises? Okay, so we'll get that done. Have a look at the communication model. That is the model we will be using as far as language for senders and receivers, and encoding and decoding, and steps like that we're going to take throughout the course. All right, so I think that's about it. I hope it's okay with everybody that we are going to be moving a little bit faster. If it's a problem at all, please let me know, and we can figure it out from there. It's not a heavy course. An hour or 2 a week is probably plenty of time. I will try and give you feedback on a little bit of feedback on everything, even as far as your journal entries or your reflection papers. I encourage you to, use spell check, and, I have Grammarly. I'm not the best writer on the planet, but I like to be as accurate as I can in all cases. So I encourage you to follow the instructions: 12-point type, 1.5 line space, and a couple of paragraphs, or 3. Think of your writings as a beginning, an introduction, a middle, body work, and then a summation or a conclusion of some sort. So it's been great getting to know you over this first week. I look forward to the next week. Please don't ever hesitate to contact me. Email, I think, no, I don't have my cell, but anyway, I always have my email on. So if you need anything, let me know, and I will be with you shortly. All right, thanks a lot. Nice getting to know you. Take care.